Testing. I'm testing. I can't hear anything. Testing. Testing. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Check. 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 All right, we're on. What's up? Hey guys. Really excited to play this. Probably one of my all-time favorite video games. Period. Um, is it as good as Red Dead Redemption 2? Well, of course not. Not mechanically speaking. I think this game has a better. No, man, they're both fucking good. I like both games. I don't really need to choose between the two. If I now that I've thought about it further, I fucking love this game. This game I think it came out 2010, right? I'm not very good at like if you guys could see me right now, I'm like sprawled out on my bed, laying on my fat ass because I worked all day. So usually when I play video games, I'm relaxing, right? That's why I don't have cameras, and I'm not a very good streamer actually. Some people watch my game streams, but I think it's more like popping in, looking up certain parts, maybe, or it's definitely a weird part of my YouTube. I don't even know why I do this. I don't watch this shit. I'll never watch this shit again. If I'm being honest with myself. I like my Skyrim stream was really cool. I have watched a couple of videos from that. I enjoyed that. I'm definitely not going to be talking through this whole thing. I just wanted to say hi, tell you guys I'm really excited to play the original Red Dead Redemption. It's not the original. This is Rockstar's sequel to Red Dead Revolver, which was on the PS2, which was a pretty cool game when that came out as well. I only played a little Red Dead Revolver. I really liked how the camera would freeze when you were shooting people. That's right? That's right. That started in Red Dead Revolver, I think. I don't know. I was in high school when that shit came out. I was a full-grown man by the time Red Dead Redemption came out. And I was thinking today, what the fuck is this? Oh, shit on my phone. The fuck? I was thinking today about, like, we're gonna jump into this momentarily. I'm gonna say my shit, and then I'm gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy this game. So if you're watching this, I will shut up pretty quick here. As soon as you see me hit start, I'm no longer talking. So if you want to fast forward or whatever, if you don't want to hear me. But, trying to think of, like, I was thinking about, like, game companies I really like. And if you look at the streams I've done, I definitely have a lot of Capcom. Capcom is probably my favorite game company. I love Bethesda. When I was younger, I was a bigger fan of Square. I think I have a hard time getting through Square games now that I'm older because I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not as engaged as I once was. At least in the story. Mechanically speaking, they're fun. Like I love turn-based RPGs. They're fun and they're really pretty to look at. And there's the nostalgic effect of those games. Um, so I'm hoping I might finish FF12. I don't know. I think it's almost funnier that I did not finish Final Fantasy X. I beat that when it came out originally. I love that game, but I did everything in that game on the PS2 back in the day. I think I even have the memory card, so maybe I can prove it one day. It doesn't really matter that much, but I had every Aeon. I did everything in that game, and I got to the end of this playthrough, and I was all excited. I was like, I'm gonna get everything, and I couldn't even like fucking win a chocobo race. I couldn't. I don't know what I did before to figure this shit out, but I had like everything done on that game, and there's no way I'm not gonna sit there and grind and figure it out. Like I'm done with that game, I think. And it's almost funnier that I just gave up. I mean, I could technically. I think my guys are strong enough. I could probably go fight and beat Sen. and beat the game. Because I beat like Unalesca on my first try. I remember when I was in high school, I beat Unalesca. I was a freshman in high school, and I was on the bus the next day going to school, and all my friends were like, "You beat her on your first try?" I was like, "Yeah, it took like an hour and a half, but I beat her on my first. I beat that boss on the." Anyways, so not so much Square now as an adult. I definitely know Capcom, Konami. Konami has kind of been weird lately. Kojima mixed with Konami, but I think Konami did like Castlevania and stuff too, right? So those were big games growing up. Um, Namco's got some cool shit. Soul Calibur and all that. Sega is huge. Sega's and Nintendo are kind of like the big ones, but Capcom might be my favorite. And as much as I love Bethesda, I mean, if I'm being as an adult, I really love Bethesda. I wasn't into Bethesda when I was a kid, but I think the thing that comes really close to Capcom's always been kind of at the top for me personally. I love Resident Evil. I love um, everything. I mean, like what they got Street Fighter. I've been playing through Devil May Cry, which is kind of a branch off of Resident Evil, and Onimusha, and just all that Dino Crisis. Um, I love that stuff. So Capcom's huge for me. But something that comes really close to Capcom, and it's gonna sound weird, but I've always really enjoyed Rockstar. I got a PS2 when I was a freshman in high school. My mom and dad got me a PS2 for my birthday, and my sister, my dad, and I sat in the living room that entire summer after my freshman year of high school just playing Grand Theft Auto 3. Like, that game... Don't come in here interrupting me, cat. Go! Go. She's so mad at me. My cat's mad at me. We played Grand Theft Auto 3 all summer. So fun. I think my dad liked that game even more than me. It was just so cool. It was like... That was my introduction to open... I mean... I played a lot of Zelda, Link to the Past. That was kind of an open world, but I feel like Grand Theft Auto 3 was like the first open world game where I really was like, I can do whatever I want in this game. So I was really excited for Vice City. After I got Grand Theft Auto 3 for my birthday, I got Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I think my sophomore year for Christmas. And then for Christmas, my senior year of high school, my mom got me San Andreas. My mom and dad got me that. And all three of those games are great. I love those games. Those are probably actually my favorite games in high school is Grand Theft Auto. I played the shit out of them. And I'm not like... I don't know why I liked them so much. San Andreas is like one of the best games ever made. I just liked that open world feel to it. I could drive places, I could go on missions. I played through San Andreas a couple years ago for the first time since I was in high school, and I still had fun with it. It's a great game. It's fun. So I remember around 2010. This is like 5 years later, or well, no, 2008 when I played Grand Theft Auto 4. Grand Theft Auto 4 was my least favorite, but I remember the first couple weeks of playing Grand Theft Auto because I was really excited for Grand Theft Auto 4. I left work at lunch and drove. I worked. I was in. This was in. I was in the Air Force. I drove all the way to town, which was like 20 minutes away. Snagged up Grand Theft Auto and came all the way back just so I could play it because I worked mids. I worked in the middle of the night, so I went home and played like at 8 in the morning. I played for a couple hours, and it was a really cool game. They did a lot with that. But it was weird. I don't know how to explain Grand Theft Auto 4 very well. I ended up going back to it later on and beating it. But when I initially had gotten it, I fell off. Like, it took me, like, a while before I went back and beat Grand Theft Auto 4. It didn't, I wonder if maybe it just wasn't as silly as the rest of them, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a good review of it. I just fell off of it. That was the first... Out of all 4 of the Grand Theft Auto games I played the shit out of, that was the first one that I was like, I don't know about this one. But, then this came out in 2010. So a couple years later, I was like, you know what? I didn't care for Grand Theft Auto 4 as much. I'm going to try this. And I picked it up. I got a deck of cards with it. I bought it at Walmart. Got a deck of playing cards. I still have those, too. And I think I played this game for, like... 2 years, like off and on straight. Like that's how much I like this game. This topped San Andreas for me, which was a big deal because San Andreas was a huge game for me. I played the shit out of this, and then I got into Undead Nightmare, and I'd play online. And there was one mode that me and my friends would constantly play, and I think it was on. I don't remember what it's called. It's been so long. It's been 13 years. I played the shit out of this one mode where you'd have swarms of zombies coming, and it was hard to kill me in that for some reason. So I'm really excited. That was actually my selling point for me to rebuy this game, because I played it so much. I was like, do I want to play it again? And I felt like, yeah, it's been long enough. Like San Andreas had been long enough. I'd forgotten certain things. So I don't know. Long story short, Rockstar has always been a big deal, and to end this, Grand Theft Auto 5 blew me away. Red Dead Redemption 2 blew me away. Every time, Grand Theft Auto 4 was the only one that was kind of like, I was excited for it, and then I instantly was not as excited. I don't know why. I'm not sure why it took me out. I don't know. I know when you play like the PS2 Grand Theft Autos, there's a certain weightlessness. It's weird. It's like you're controlling paper. It feels weird, right? And I remember when the thing I was most impressed with Grand Theft Auto 4 was there was a weight to the character. When I'm controlling him, I feel like I'm in a body kind of thing. I don't know how to explain that very well. I know people know what I'm talking about who play these games. It's like there's a weight to the characters, and that carried over in this. Like you walk into people now, you can fall over if you don't watch your step. There's weight to your guy. There's gravity now, and I always thought that was really cool. Storyline's great. One of the best stories to a Rockstar game. I really was engaged with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'm super excited for this Bonnie and Clyde like game set in Miami, kind of like this new Grand Theft Auto 6. Just looks. I'm really excited. I'm definitely excited to get that. Yeah, that's probably. I'm excited. I haven't played. I've been going back and trying to like kind of play through all these games on my PS4 because I want to get an Xbox. I'm gonna switch over and try something new. But I really want to play Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3. So, and I think the Xbox will be a good system to check out Grand Theft Auto on as well. So that's kind of where I'm going. And I don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of game streaming past the PS4. I think if I'm going to continue this, I might do it on Twitch, maybe. I don't know. I can tell you right now, though, like the way I'm talking to you guys, if I had like more than a couple people watching me right now, I'd start stuttering more. Like I don't. I'm doing this to archive on my YouTube so I can check it out a couple years from now, so I don't have to worry about buying or playing it ever again. Like it's archived, I can see what I did and be like, all right, yeah, there's my memories, I'm good. But if you are into the game stream stuff, if you go to my profile, there's it's video games. I think it just says video games. I have a video game playlist, and it's all my edited stuff. That's just my fun or quick shot things. And then if you scroll over to the right, or if you click on video games above that, there's a whole like I played through Final Fantasy 9, Skyrim. I fucking destroyed Skyrim. I did better on this playthrough of Skyrim than any other time, and I played the shit out of Skyrim when it originally came out on the 360. And then I played it again on the PS3, so this is my third time playing through it. I did Fallout 4. I did most of Fallout 4. I didn't do the Nukem thing. I kind of lost interest. But I was playing Fallout 4 when Starfield came out, so that kind of like helped me wait a little bit longer for Starfield. And then now I've been going through every single Devil May Cry. I'm on 2 right now. Last year I did Devil May Cry 3, and then I did DMC, which is one of my favorites in the series. I love DMC. And then I did Devil May Cry 5, and then now I'm doing 2. 2 used to be my favorite, but I think I really like DMC and I really like 4. And the original Devil May Cry is great too. So I'm saving Devil May Cry, the original one, for last. So all 6 of them will be on. All 6 of those games I'm done with. I've done pretty much all of the Resident Evil I can do for right now. I'd like to play through the original trilogy one day. I have some of that on here. Yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough though. I'm really excited to play this. I hope you guys enjoy. One of my friends asked me why I haven't been getting on here and talking as much. And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot to say. I'm old now. I'm a grandfather. I work a lot. I still want to make movies. That'll never probably stop. Uh, I'm gonna try and get another feature made. I've been trying for years. It may or may not happen, but if it doesn't, I'm doing other really cool things in life, and I just very content. I don't have. I watch movies and hang out with my kids and play video games, and yeah, life is really good. So I don't have as much to say about stuff. I saw the new Godzilla. I did a video about that, so sometimes I guess I have something to say, but I think with this kind of game, with the narrative and everything, I think it's better if I don't talk through the whole thing, right? So, without further ado, Red Dead Redemption. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.
Extra, extra, health benefits. Extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorizes the Boston. Extra,
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Don't make me shoot out.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front. Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Come!
Whoa! Well, it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taken nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back to. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Gio. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill. Yeah, yeah.
Easy.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Let's go. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Hola.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's all also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Easy now. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Gee up! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Well, are we going inside? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance. Now back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch. Whoa there! We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill him, Mr. Marston!
That makes you mud.
That coyote won't be back. Whoa!
Come on. Come on.
Nice shot! Good shooting, Mr. Marston!
Whoa. Come on, easy up now.
Damn coyote!
Go. Yeah. Easy.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Oh, yes? Please be aware of the social disease carried by a certain young lady. Ma'am?
How do you do, sir? Oh, Mr. Marston, how are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Easy now.
Come on.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Well, come. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Easy.
Oh, Mr. Marston, how are you doing?
All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts.
Come on.
Whoa there! On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Let's pick up the pace! How you doing back there? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland! Come!
Isn't this jolly?
Hey!
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? You're gonna wear that horse out! Come on, boy!
Would you like me to slow down? Should I wait for you to catch up? Yeah. Are you saving the best for last? Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland!
See you soon! See ya!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the Marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston. Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Come on.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Got a fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Good morning, sir.
How would Armadillo get by without...
Howdy.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Any means of live this
Thank you kindly.
please is available. You see how those birds are flying? That means a thunderstorm is coming. Nonsense.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Boggs Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Marston. Follow me.
So who are we looking for?
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
It's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't lose him.
Let's go. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Slow up.
Yeah! He's headed for... Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look.
Whoa!
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here!
Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
You boys just ain't that tough.
You're a coward, Lee Johnson.
My God, you sure are a pathetic bunch of freaks.
Get to that crate. I got you covered.
Follow me.
That fool behind the rock is yours, Marston.
You ain't getting near Walton. Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered.
I'll take all of you down.
There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
There's two more of the bastards. Take them down, boy. Nobody. Jesus, well.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
I'm gonna make a huge Hollander out of you. Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him up. Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
I'll kill every last one of you.
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we've seen the last of them. I'll back you up to hell's back door, Walton. I got my who's that woman? That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. There's Walton. Making a run for it. Take him alive if you can. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Oh, there.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. Well, what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Not far now. Eyes open, boys. Give. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Hurry up! Stay with us! Nice of you to give an old man a hand. Hellfire! Eyes up, boy! Behind that rock! Damn you! All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. I see one of them. My God. Look, the deputies are making progress. Look out! Here's some more! yourself open. Look, over there. Help me out here, will you? Come on! Let's get these sons of bitches! Stay close!
I'll kill you!
Get to that camp. Blast him, boy!
You must have a real bad death wish!
There he is. Surrender, or I'll kill you all! Tell the Ballards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you! Good shooting, boy! This way! There's one of them. You better surrender! You hear? That bastard won't be rustling no more. Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all! All right, search the camp, Marston. I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge. Come on, full foot, Marston! Let's push it. Watch out. Looks like there's a couple of snipers over there. Look out! There are them snipers. Stay with me. Put down your guns and surrender. Follow me. Come on, give them hell. Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys. shoot any of these rustlers, boy? Nice shot! Tell the ballers to get themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you! Good shooting, boy!
You don't want to do this, my friend! Yes, the West still is wild!
I plant you shallow without a reason, boy.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
make this quick. Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie. Get out of this town and stay out!
What you waiting for? Take a swat. Hello, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is that I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read. Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Farmers such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Come on.
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must... Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
He's got it. Keep on moving. Come on.
Nice job, Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Let's go.
Get right at them. Drive them this way.
Come. Slow up. Come on.
Nail it down! Keep going, Mr. Marston!
Let's go.
Keep squeezing behind them. That way they'll stay together.
You're doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Watch for the runner. Keep him tight now.
He's just showing off now.
Come on.
Nail it down, Mr. Marston!
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yeah. Let's go. Slow down.
Come on in. Take
I'll just say one thing. I will ask you to pay for...
How are you, friend?
Okay, I got some shelf space needs filling. Thanks for the visit. I got nothing but good, honest product.
That's gonna have to do for now.
You know where we are next time you need something. I'm always glad to...
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always going to be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Whoa!
Yeah! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on, let's rope one.
Oh, there!
Come on. You gonna use that rope or not?
Come on. Blow it up now.
Blow that damn rope, Marston.
That's good.
Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him.
Try not to spook him too much!
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into it. Keep your ass you good and proper. Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso.
Come. Come on, easy up now.
Hold him there now. That's it. Now hold on to it.
Almost
Show me
got
what you got, boy.
That's it! Don't give
Relax
up!
now.
Cowboy. Take it slow now.
This don't feel too good.
Come on, let's go.
That's it.
Let's see it, boy.
Whoa there. Oh, this ain't good. Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marston. Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Woo! I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Let's rope another one! Come on! Rope one of them! What are you waiting for? You've got one! Hold on to him! Hold on to him!
Calm down now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Here we go. Easy there. You're mine now. Oh, damn. Relax now. Nearly there.
You got him eating out of your hand! I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Easy now. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my paw's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. There's my boys. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Let's go. Come on. Whoa. Slow down. Yeah. Come on. Whoa there. Come on. Easy. Hey. Come on. Come on, easy up now. Slow up. Come on. Easy. Come on.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
up now.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away! Chase him down and bring him back! Get after him!
Go! Come on now! Easy! Calm it down. That's it. I'm in trouble here. Whoa there. I got you now. Oh, shit! Easy. Almost got you. Shit! I got you. Nearly there. Easy there. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. Oh, damn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Calm down. Yeah, there you go. Come on.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Come on. Lie still.